Well, welcome back, air gunners. This is Zach from the Shooter Zone, where we are always staying on target. Well, this is no stranger to the airgun world, and I've noticed that a few people have been making videos of this, and it's been a while since I've made a video on this, so I thought I would update it. Just put a different scope on it. Just so you know, I did put the Axeon 4-16x50mm scope, and it does have lit reticle if you like that in different colors. 30mm tubes, so if you're going to get this, make sure you get some 30mm mounts or rings, whichever you like to call them. Unregulated, but this thing, if you find a sweet spot, which I think starts at about just under that 300 bar mark, you bring it right down to maybe 2100, 2200 psi from there, which is just over 150 bar. I think that is pretty much a sweet spot. Again, I'm not going to go into too much specifics here, excuse me, because I've already done a video on that. I just want to kind of reintroduce this rifle. We're going to take a few shots. I've already taken one to check the zero on the scope, and it is about as zero as you can get. So we're going to see if we can get right in with that first shot and make a nice tight group. We're going to probably put 4 more shots through this. So that's what I have today. Again, the gun overall is a nice gun. It's one of my favorite 22s to shoot. Does come in 25 caliber as well. But as long as I've had this, and with all the other 22 caliber air rifles that I have, I always love coming back to this one. Again, once you know the sweet spot in this, I think you'll find it's very accurate and dependable from there. So I have the camera set up at 40 yards today. There is a little bit of a breeze, so hopefully that won't affect us too much. Do have the Splatterburst 2-inch target. If you go to the Splatterburst site, look for their rolls of 2-inch targets. I think that's the best value they have. You're going to get a ton of them on a roll, and 2-inch target is perfect for air gunning, especially if your rifle is fairly accurate. You don't need any more than 2-inch on the Splatterburst. And of course, I like putting that right in the middle of a nice white paper plate, and to me that's one of my favorite targets to shoot at. So from there, again, I'm going to go out and I'm going to turn on the camera, and we're going to take 4 shots and see what happens. So hold on, I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, well, I am back. Again, as you can see, the first shot was about as dead center as you can get, so let's see where the other 4 go. And let's do that. Wind is picking up just a little bit. All right, well, there we go. 5 shots. Looks like we're going to be probably about an inch on a kind of windy day. Not too bad. Again, this rifle here, I've put 5 shots almost touching one another. Again, a little bit of a wind here today, so we're pushing a little bit to the right. But that'll give you an idea of how this rifle shoots. Again, it's as accurate as I think most people like. Again, it's not necessarily a complete competition target rifle, but it is a very good shooter. So again, I love this gun. I love the ergonomics, the look of it, everything about this. I think they did a lot of research and development, and just figuring out what would make the best bullpup, and I think this is it. So if you're interested in one, I would say go get it. I picked 22 caliber over the 25 just because of the affordability of the 22 pellets. And I'm just using, just so you know, I'm just using the Crossman 14.3 grains through this. So just generic, regular little pellets. So keep that in mind also. That's usually something to think about. Again, on the Axeon scope too, there are locking turrets on this as well, which is really nice. Side focus. Again, everything you would want in the scope, and I think it's one of the best values out there. So that's all I have for you today, folks. Continue to check the page. Again, like the page if you haven't subscribed to it yet. Go to our Facebook page, The Shooter Zone on Facebook, and like that as well. And we're going to have some other videos coming up for you very shortly here. But again, take care, do lots of shooting, be safe, and we'll see you again.